Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2 tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding into the box, Justin Verlander.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 35.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back to the top of the order now. And here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. Hit down the line at first. Thomas fields it cleanly, and he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance? Honus Wagner. He reached on a single in his first try. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here comes Junior. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Wagner is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Ready now, Tony Gwynn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. A bouncer to the left side. Wagner loves it. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Scorched to third. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end. So striding forward now, Lou Gehrig hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The third baseman.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Schmidt now out to left field. This one's well hit, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. At the plate, Roberto Alomar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Schmidt leads off second with one gone in the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Bench. He got a hold of one and hit yard in his first appearance in this one. No balls and one strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little.
Ball even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The first pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. On the ground near home. That winds up foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can use it.
And the throw to first is standing in. Frank Thomas. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Count is 1-2 now. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2. Still even at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. At the plate, Juan Soto. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Third baseman.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
To Gehrig, and the double play ends the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought.
Can he get up and make the play? He can indeed. A great play there for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Hannes Wagner, hard on the ground towards short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now the 0-1 from Wood. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Chopped at third. Schmidt is there. Throw over by Schmidt is right there for out number 1. So striding in, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ripken Jr.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gary.
Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Line drive, base hit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Griffey Jr. will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. Ready once again, Willie Mays. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Line drive to left. Soto has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now in the box, Lou Gehrig. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Digging in, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. Soto has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But no double play here as he's back in safely at third. Now to the plate, Johnny Bench. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Marte has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll... So digging in now, Ketel Marte. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Ranging back is Mays. You can kiss it goodbye. Digging in once again, Frank Thomas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. This is line to left. Griffey Jr. is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Juan Soto to the plate now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Cobb on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Catcher, number 8. Gary.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Cobb racing back. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Strike. Cody Bellinger is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Bellinger.
High in the air into shallow left center. Soto sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ty Cobb. He was a ground out victim last time up. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Into the box now, Honus Wagner. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Marte, and that retires the side. Liam Hendricks gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. George Brett is into the on-deck circle now, and that'll spell the end of the start for Kerry Wood. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cobb is under it. 2 down. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is...
Ladies and gentlemen, Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to
Now
enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. That's wide, 2-0. Lined hard toward right center. Gwynn is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Willie Mays. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Thomas in foul ground. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a runner at first now with one away, and in steps the Iron Horse. Lou Gehrig, strike called, now the throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Mays, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Still only one out in the inning. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
The catcher,
now at the plate, Johnny Bench. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ripken scoops it up. Ah, way to get dirty. Touche, sir. So stepping in, Tim Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out. That'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. So this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He's a diamond-level player who's one of the rare few in the game who's able to hit for contact and power at an elite level. A ball and a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Lifted in the air out to right. Mays waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Juan Soto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, 1-1. Line drive to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ted Williams will try to get his club a little.
The pink hit, Ted Williams.
Now the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. He pops it up. Arenado in foul ground, and no one will track it down. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Ty Cobb struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Stepping up to the plate, Honus Wagner. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ken Griffey Jr. And a double steal try here. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in to try it again, Willie Mays. He singled his last time up. Liam Hendricks enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Cobb on third. Wagner at second. Griffey Jr. is over at first with 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig, and their runners at the corners now.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Striding in once again, Mike Schmidt. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Throw on to first, and an important pitch. Raleigh Fingers, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Fingers looks in. Here's the first pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Stepping in, Gary Carter. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Gary Carter.
1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. This will kick up against the wall now. Carter ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score as they now trail by only 3. Dave Parker will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Now pitching, Andrew.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2000.
Your attention,
Anthony
please.
Rendon will get the call here as he'll hit for the
Anthony
pitcher.
Rendon.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. But he will not make a break for it as he'll hold tight with one away.
The batter.
Settling in now, Tony Gwynn.
Tony.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. Striding in, Tim Anderson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Cobb moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Final line score.
Yeah, no question.
Adios, pelota. Goodbye, home run. Goodbye, home run. Goodbye, home run. It's out of here. And that baby's gone. If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Oh, my, it's gone! Santa Maria! If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? And that one is gone! Oh, my, it's gone! Santa Maria! It's out of here. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. Booyah. Boom goes the dynamite. And it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. And it's a home run. And he's running around them bases grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. You can kiss it goodbye. Adios, pelota. It's out of here. Holy Toledo. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Swing and a drive, and gone. Swung on and belted. That ball is absolutely crushed. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
Headshot.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
Headshot.
Chowder!
Ole.
Nice try, Ramon.
Headshot.
Touchdown!
Headshot.
Touchdown! Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, a contest from the NL West Division between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 106.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball just inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Previous history with German Marquez. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Marte rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Escobar stands at second with no outs. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of at-bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Runner at second here with one man out. And there's ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2. This is line to left, and he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Throw into third, and he's safe.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 22,
Jake Lamb standing in now. Previous history with German Marquez. He carries a .345 batting average. He also has one home run. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He pulls this one into right. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Comes set with the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. And he takes strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And a curveball in for a strike. Brito is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The set and the 1-1 pitch is outside for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, and he puts it on the ground to second. McMahon gathers it in. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. D-backs out in front, 4-0. Socrates Brito is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Matt Andrees, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Marte. 1 down. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Ball and a strike. Andrees has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. In now for Colorado, Daniel Murphy. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Line drive to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Rockies 0. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Ketel Marte. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Ketel Marte.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Murphy charging this one, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eduardo Escobar. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope,
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Pulled toward right center field. Desmond is in pursuit, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he'll get in there safely. Standing in, David Peralta. Has a look, now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Escobar stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. Popped up. Arenado moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steven Souza. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Souza, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Blake Snell gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
And we are underway from Tampa as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 105.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Pitches a called strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And a good looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and Gordon becomes out number 2 now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In is Jorge Soler as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Merrifield stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ready with the 2-1. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Two and 2. Here it is. Another one sent foul. Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The payoff pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One left for Kansas City. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Brad Keller will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kevin
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Swing and a line drive, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to first, a double play. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
And that misses, ball one. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan O'Hearn, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 1 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Too low, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Dozier, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Pham. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 2, Chris Owen.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding in, Cedric Mullins. He will lead this one
Leading
off today.
The afternoon for Baltimore, the center fielder, number 3.
Here comes the first pitch. And the pitch misses for ball 1 as we are underway at Kauffman Stadium.
First pitch, 107.
Popped up. Mondesi is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Ready now for Baltimore, Jonathan Villar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
Batting third.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Alex Cobb and another of a long list of guys recovering and coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Not an overpowering pitcher. 92 to 94 miles an hour with sink. Good changeup, good curveball. He's a guy that needs to establish the strike zone early. He's not the kind of guy that's going to blow you away.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Cobb into the windup. Here it is on 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, Adalberto Mondesi, what an exciting young player. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are two gone now.
Batting third, no left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with two strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Holy Toledo! So a solo shot that time for Alex Gordon, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting fourth,
In is Jorge Soler.
the designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. One for the Royals here, and it comes courtesy of this Alex Gordon swing. Second inning coming up, and KC's off and running. It's 1-0. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Trumbo aboard here at first with nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton. A pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
In now for the O's, Rio Ruiz. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Runner at first here, one man out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Dozier is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The right fielder, Joey Rickard.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much. Time now for baseball from 24 Willie Mays Plaza in stunning Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway from San Francisco.
First pitch, 105.
Bumgarner has his target, 1-0 on its way. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Three-two pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Line towards center field. Duggar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First offering on its way. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Batting fourth.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Looked like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits. 1 error, and a runner left stranded. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Miles Mikolas gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Steven Duggar.
Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Joe Panik will be next. Another full count offering on its way. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch. So sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's Joe Panik. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Michaelis. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
On to first, not in time, as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
The 0-1. Grounded to third. Wong for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Ahí.
2-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
3-2 now. Another full count pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air now, out to left field. Williamson's under it. He's got it one away.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Colton Wong. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Fowler leads off second with one gone in the inning. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Ball two.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Batting it, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Coming to the plate now, Harrison Bader, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Grounded back up the middle to Crawford for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Brad Keller is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Digging in, Cole Calhoun. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And the pitch misses for ball one as we are underway at Kauffman Stadium.
First pitch, 105.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees, our game time temperature. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Keller has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Too high, ball three. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Three-two pitch. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?